So we just got the keys to our house. I wanted to film an empty tour before we start moving in tomorrow. It's quite a mess, I'm not gonna lie, but I wanted to get pictures and videos of it while it's empty. So here is the view from the front porch, which I'm super excited about. And when you walk in, we have the entryway. Part of the reason why I wanted to film this is just so I can see what it looked like before, because we have a lot of work to do. And my idea for this entryway is wallpaper. Monty is not too excited about that, but we'll see. When you walk into the living room here, definitely needs paint. The reason why I fell in love with this house is the backyard view, which I'll show in a couple minutes. And I loved these little benches by the windows. My idea at this point is to go white walls and then paint the fireplace and the benches and the trim work a darker color. Even though these are south-facing windows, there's a lot of trees back there, so it can get pretty dark in here. So I want to keep it as bright as possible. I love these floors. They're not real, but they look really nice, and they were put in a couple of years ago, so they're in really good shape. And then here again is the view of the little foyer. Definitely going to be changing out the blinds. I absolutely hate white blinds, and I'm thinking I want to change out the trim to something a little bulkier. This house was built in 2006. And it's not bad, but it just feels very like builder grade. Same thing, definitely going to be changing out this tile. And I want to either put like brick or rock or shiplap or something other than drywall here. And I do love the tray ceilings, but I'm not sure if I want to paint them or what I want to do there. You walk into the little kitchenette. This is a pretty small eating kitchen. We do have a formal dining room. I'm not sure what I want to do here. I have a piece of furniture I can put here, and I was thinking about putting just like 2 small chairs here so that we can kind of have a pretty view once we chop this tree down of the property, and just, you know, have coffee in the morning or whatever. And then when you turn behind me, we have the kitchen. And I love the layout of this house. I am not an open floor plan kind of person. I like spaces to be a bit more separate. That's something I really liked about this house, because most newer homes, it's open floor plan. You walk in, you see everything all at once. It just doesn't feel cozy to me, and I like separation because it makes it easier to decorate. This kitchen, cabinets are in really great shape. I'm not crazy about the color, and I definitely am not a fan of the laminate countertop. So at some point, we're definitely going to be changing out these countertops. I may try like painting or epoxying them in the meantime. They're just so yellow. Like everything just feels very like yellow and kind of dirty. So I want to do this, probably a marble, and then I want darker cabinets, and then a lighter backsplash all around. I'm worried about the darker cabinets just because I don't want it to feel too dark in here. But I really love the look, so maybe I'll do dark lowers and then like lighter uppers. We really wanted an island, and the other house that we were going to close on had an island, which I was super excited about. We ended up backing out of that house because of foundation issues, but we have, you know, this little bar. It works good enough as an island. The only thing I wish is that it had something to hang over so we could put some bar stools here, but you know, maybe that's something we can add when we change out the countertops. We definitely want to switch this range hood out for a microwave range hood. And then you go into the formal dining room. I want to add like a wood header here just for a little bit of separation. I want to do built-ins along this back wall, and then just a small dining room table. And I want to make this like a dark green color. I really love the look of like the dark blues and the dark greens, but with this house, I just don't want it to feel like a cave. So we'll kind of have to see how everything brightens up once we paint the other walls white. then hold off on this room. I do like the light fixture, so I will probably keep that, and then again change out the blinds because I hate the look of the plain white blind. And then this is the foyer and the front door where we initially came in. These closets here are enormous and are great storage. It's a pretty small house. It's only, I think, right at about 1,600 square feet, but we have a ton of storage, which is awesome. When you come back down this hallway, this is where the guest bedrooms are. This was the room I initially planned on making my office just because I work from home, but the router is in the other room and I need to plug directly in. So that may be changing, but that room is pretty disgusting. So we'll see. Nice bright room. And then this closet is like enormous. You probably can't tell on camera, but it is so deep. I mean, it's probably like 4 foot deep. So much space. I really loved all the storage in this house for, you know, considering it's a smaller house. Guest bath needs work. These are fine. I just hate this like weird, it's like a brownish purple. I don't know. It's disgusting marble. So that needs to get replaced in the tile and the shower, but you know, it's a guest bath, so it's kind of at the bottom of the to-do list. And then here's the other bedroom. Oh my God, this is like awful. A teenage boy lived in here. Stickers and all kinds of weird stuff. Like these walls are absolutely trashed. When you peel all these stickers off, it left holes, and you can see here the window is cracked, but I absolutely love the view. Like we're on 1.5 acres, beautiful property. We're only about 10 minutes from town. So it's that like coveted, feels like you're in the country, but you're not far from civilization. That's really what drew us to this property. Another pretty decent sized closet here. This is the garage, pretty basic. Laundry room, pretty small. This is, I think, the smallest laundry room of all the houses we looked at, but like honestly, it's not that big of a deal. And it does have some storage, which is nice. I like that it's right by the master bedroom because then I can just easily put my clothes back in the closet. Yes, owners had the bed right here, but I just don't want to cover the window, and it's such a pretty view. I feel like it would be such a shame to cover that and not be able to see that when you wake up in the morning. As you can see, just a really beautiful property. I'm so excited. And then we have this interesting accent wall. They had their TV there. I don't know how I feel about it yet. We'll see. Here is our closet. Pretty decent storage, and 2 clothing racks here. I think that this was added in by the previous owners. It's not original to the house. I'd rather have more bars for clothing and maybe pull this out, put a dresser here for storage, because Monty has way more clothes than I do, so I don't think we're all gonna fit everything in here. And then this is like an absolute dumpster fire of a master. They had a German Shepherd, and I think that they kept the German Shepherd in here because, oh my gosh, it like completely destroyed this vanity and even like ate the marble, like, or whatever this is, the stone. Poor thing. I hate jacuzzi tubs, so I would love to tear this out, put in like a clawfoot tub or a standalone tub, but I have no idea how much that costs, or if it's something maybe we can do on our own, or how much of a nightmare it would be to pull this thing out. So we'll see. Pretty view. Again, it's our shower. I have scrubbed this thing for like 4 hours today because it's absolutely disgusting. I mean, it was like 25 shades of just brown with like grime. It was awful. We would love to pull this out and tile it and then replace this god-awful tile. And I mean, this bathroom needs to be gutted, but I mean, it's something we'll have to live with for a while. So yeah, that is the house.